It's time to do a therapy segment where we offer advice to someone who's having a problem in their life and they're looking for your advice. So you want to submit a problem? Well, go to the Tony Scott Show page, kmjm.com. On the left, right there, Therapy with Tony. Click that. It'll take you to the page. You put your name, your email address, and your problem. Then you just click submit. Dear Tony, I met a man 2 years ago. He told me he was fresh out of the Navy and had just moved here to town. He has no children and no significant other. He introduced me to his family. He has always been there when needed. He respected the fact that I was saving myself for marriage and treated me with respect. I introduced him to my family. Back in September, we got carried away and had too much to drink following my graduation party, and we attempted to have sex. Being that I had never actually had sex, it was difficult and messy. The condom broke. He did not successfully penetrate me, but I ended up pregnant. The doctors are calling it a splash pregnancy and say that it's a miracle, rare occurrence. He initially demanded that I get an abortion, and I refused, so he said, well, we can work together as a team, but I had to be honest with you. I got 3 sons, and I'm in no position for another child. I was furious that he lied. I did some further investigation through Facebook and found out that he's married and actually lives in Mount Vernon, Illinois, with his mistress that his wife caught him cheating with. Now, I have spoken to his wife several times. I am now 7 months pregnant. Do I let someone like this in my daughter's life? I haven't spoken to him since I spoke to his wife and confronted him about all of his lies, and he just simply apologized and said I was a good girl. And he knew he'd never have a chance with me if he told me the truth. Could you please tell me how to handle this? What would God have me to do? I don't even want to give my child his last name. I'm not bitter, nor do I want him. I just want to do what is best. Well, I don't know what God would have you do. You need to pray to him and ask him what he wants you to do. I'll tell you this, you need to set up some child support. He needs to be responsible as the father of the child. He needs to step up and do the right thing. You know this already. He is entitled to visitation, but something tells me he's not going to bother you about that because he doesn't sound like he really cares about the kids he's got now. So follow through with child support, stay in prayer, and, work on yourself. Don't beat yourself up for being taken advantage of like this. I'm sorry that it happened to you, but don't be bitter. You're going to have to find it in your heart to forgive him for the sake of your daughter. That's my advice. What does Tammy think? What do you think? Let's hear from you. 556-6104.